Six p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister will visit Tehran tomorrow to attend inauguration ceremony of President-elect Dr. Masood Pezeshkian. Deputy Prime Minister has reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to agenda of Commonwealth for connectivity, education and women empowerment. Information Minister says State Bank will respond to Information Minister said state will respond to malicious campaign against Chief Justice of Pakistan and no one will be allowed to decree religious notions against anyone. State Bank of Pakistan has announced to cut policy rate by 1%, fixing it at 19.5. All Parties Hurriyat Conference has urged international community to pressure India to resolve Kashmir dispute by implementing UN resolutions. Pakistan will take on India in Asian Under-18 Volleyball Championship in Bahrain today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif will visit Tehran tomorrow to attend the inauguration ceremony of President-elect of Iran, Dr. Masood Pezeshkian. The visit underscores the commitment by the two countries to strengthen leadership engagement and bilateral relations. The new president will be sworn in before Parliament tomorrow. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to its partnership with the Commonwealth to promote its agenda of connectivity, education and women empowerment. Addressing a news conference along with the visiting Commonwealth Secretary General Patricia Scotland in Islamabad today, he said Pakistan attaches great importance to the Commonwealth and its institutions. Ishaq Dar said the Commonwealth should call for the resolution of outstanding disputes among member states with greater urgency and press for the respect of international law and implementation of UN Security Council resolutions. The Foreign Minister said Pakistan's vision of a regional connectivity and trade matches with the Commonwealth connectivity agenda. He said Pakistan supports the Commonwealth target of increasing intra-Commonwealth trade to $2 trillion by 2030. Speaking on the occasion, the Commonwealth Secretary General was appreciative of the resilience and determination exhibited by Pakistan in the wake of 2022 floods. She said the Commonwealth stood in solidarity with Pakistan people during those difficult times. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Ataullah Tarar has said strict action will be taken against those who issue religious edicts against the faith of fellow Muslims as society and law does not permit such acts. Addressing a joint news conference along with ulema in Rawalpindi today, he said the government and ulema of various schools of thought have agreed that nobody will be allowed to take law into hands in the name of religion. The Minister for Information strongly condemned the issuance of fatwas against Chief Justice Qazi Faiz Isa. He said the Supreme Court in its Urdu press release has clarified that believing in the finality of Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, is part of every Muslim's faith. He said a case has been registered against the culprits behind such fatwas aimed at spreading hatred. Finance Minister Muhammad Aurangzeb has assured support of the government to enhance opportunities of small and medium enterprises for the youth. He was talking to the Chairman Prime Minister's Youth Programme, Rana Mashood Ahmad Khan, in Islamabad today. Rana Mashood Ahmad Khan gave an overview of the Prime Minister's Youth Business and Agriculture Loan Scheme aimed to promote entrepreneurship among youth by providing business loans on simple terms. The discussion covered the current structure of the scheme, including its 3 operational tiers, and underscored government commitment to enhance opportunities for the youths. The State Bank of Pakistan has announced to cut policy rate by 1%, reducing it from 20.5% to 19.5%. Addressing a press conference in Karachi today, Governor State Bank of Pakistan Jameel Ahmed said the central bank's Monetary Policy Committee met today and reviewed the current economic developments. He said the committee noted that the inflation has declined from a high of 38% in May to 12.6% last month, and the current account deficit has also been reduced. The governor said that the country's economy is on the path of progress and the import bill has been increased. Jameel Ahmed stated that the inflation would remain between 11.5 to 13.5 during the current financial year. Fitch Ratings has upgraded Pakistan's long-term foreign currency issuer default rating to CCC Plus from CCC. According to the Fitch, the upgrade reflects greater certainty over continued availability of external funding in the context of Pakistan's staff-level agreement with the IMF on a new 37-month $7 billion extended fund facility. It said that strong performance on the previous, more temporary IMF arrangement helped Pakistan narrow fiscal deficits and rebuild foreign exchange reserves, and further improvements are likely. Naval Chief Admiral Naveed Ashraf, during an official visit to Romania, held a joint meeting with the Chief of Defence Staff of Romania and the Chief of the Romanian Navy. They discussed issues related to regional maritime security and stability, bilateral military cooperation, and professional matters. Admiral Naveed Ashraf also delivered a lecture on the Joint Maritime Defence at the National Defence University of Romania. Expressing his views on joint role of naval forces in the maritime domain, he stressed the need for collective efforts by the naval forces to enforce law at the sea. This is Radio Pakistan. The All-Party Hurriyat Conference has vehemently rejected the Indian government's attempts to alter the demographic landscape of occupied Jammu and Kashmir. APHC spokesperson Advocate Abdul Rashid Minhas, in a statement in Srinagar, said that Kashmiris would never accept the illegal changes imposed by BJP regime on August 5, 2019. The APHC urged the international community to take notice of India's brutal actions in IIOJK, which violate international norms, and pressure India to resolve the Kashmir dispute by implementing UN resolutions. A report by the research section of Kashmir Media Service revealed that the Muslim identity of occupied Jammu and Kashmir is under threat as the BJP regime has intensified efforts to impose its Hindutva agenda in the territory. Indian forces continued their massive joint cordon and search operations in Poonch and Raisi districts, detaining many people. The troops are barging into houses, ransacking household goods, and intimidating inmates. Additionally, the authorities have launched a crackdown on Kashmiri landlords, booking 11 in the Sama district alone. Amir of Jamaat-e-Islami Dr. Hamid Fayaz in occupied Jammu and Kashmir was rearrested and sent back to jail after a brief release on parole. The Modi regime is using different oppressive tactics to force the party to change its stance on the right to self-determination. Thousands of Sikhs participated in the Khalistan referendum held in Canadian city of Calgary for an independent state of Khalistan for the Sikh nation. Organized by the pro-Khalistan Sikhs for Justice, the voting was held to seek opinion of Sikhs of Canada's Alberta province on the creation of an independent state for Sikhs. An estimated 1 million Sikhs now live in Canada and having a population of 100,000 in Calgary. Sikhs who gathered outside the city hall in Calgary were carrying flags of Khalistan. The road outside has been decorated with large posters of Sikhs who embraced martyrdom for Khalistan cause and are revered by the Sikhs across the world. 39 Palestinians were martyred and 93 injured in relentless Israeli attacks across besieged Gaza today. Gaza's health ministry in a statement said martyrdom toll of Palestinians in Israeli aggression since October 7 last year has now risen to over 39,000, while over 90,900 have been injured. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan says Turkey may intervene in Gaza conflict to help Palestinians. He announced this during a meeting of the ruling AK party in Rise City. Pakistan will take on India in the Asian Under-18 Volleyball Championship in Bahrain today. The match will begin at 6:30 in the evening. And finally, the weather. Rain, windstorm with thunder shower is expected in Islamabad, Punjab, Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, northeast and south Balochistan, Gilgit-Baltistan, Kashmir during the next 12 hours. However, heavy falls may also occur in Kashmir, northeast and south Punjab, Sindh, northeast Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa during that period. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.